In this part of the tutorial, you're going to learn how to make a head without sculpting. So let's start. Let's make our face. So first, let's clear this. X and delete. On your numpad, go to 1, Shift A, under Image, Reference Image. This is going to be our reference image. It's going to be linked so you can use the same one. So now you want to adjust this, like lower the opacity. G to grab, constrain X, and move it to the middle. You want to duplicate this one, so Shift D, Escape, rotate 90 degrees. Let's go to 3 on your numpad so you can see. We have to move it a little bit. So we have something like this, but we don't want this intersected, so let's go to 7, so top view, and G to move by X, and we're going to move this one a little bit to the back. So we have something like this. You're done with your reference image. Now we're going to start modeling. So let's do Shift A, Mesh, and we're going to add a circle. We can align this to our view. Let's grab it and move it up. Now press Tab to go to the edit mode and select half. Press X and delete vertices. Now you want to add a mirror modifier because you want this mirrored. Enable clipping, and now we are following this shape. So you want to grab G to grab a vertex and move it. So we're moving it along the side of our face. So something like this, 1 by 1, G to grab and move. We are making this line around our face, and we want to position all of them. Don't worry about the number of vertices because we are going to add more. Change some, move them. So this is the basic shape. If you never made a head, this is what you want to do. So you can see basically this is it, but when we press 3 on our numpad for our side view, all of these are in the same line. We want to move them along this green line. So G to grab and move. You can constrain G and constrain Y-axis to move them, because when you go to front view, you want this to be pretty much the same, not to move. Okay, so now go 3. We do G and constrain Y-axis and move 1 by 1. So you have something like this. Now we are going to make our mouth. So let's do Control R to make another one, double G to slide vertex, to double G you're sliding it. Now you want to uncheck clipping because you want to do E to extrude, and if you have clipping enabled, you are going to go just up and down, not to the side. Let's extrude again. The same for the bottom. Extrude. We want this part hollow because we are going to model our mouth from the inside, so anything that's going to be visible like teeth and something else. Merge these two like M and merge it center, and let's extrude again Let's double G and move this one. So now you have 4 vertices. Press F to fill. Let's do the same thing for the bottom. So extrude. Let's do another one here. F to fill. Let's extrude again. Press F to fill. Extrude again. Press F to fill. This part, you can see we have 3. Extrude and F to fill. So we have something like this. Let's go to the side view and move this. G to grab and move this. Let's go to the front and fixed. You can see you have to enable clipping again. And let's check these ones. Go to 3 and grab them a little bit inside. Let's notice, grab them a little bit inside, like a shape of the mouth. As you can see, we want to loop around our mouth. So let's do Alt and click, and let's do E to extrude and S to scale. This one we want a little bit bigger. You can see you have one vertex here, so let's slide it down. Something like this. G, grab it and move it. For the bottom one, merge at center. Let's go to 3. Make this mouth shape. Go to 1. And it's something like this. So when you have select 3 and go between faces, you can see you can select a loop around the mouth. You want to delete this edge, so go to the edge mode, X, and delete edges. You can select all and press M and merge by distance. So if you have like a double vertex somewhere, it's going to be merged. We're going to do the same thing for our eyes. And now we're going to do Shift A and we're going to add a circle. Let's do 12 and we're going to align this to our view. Scale it down. Now you want to uncheck clipping because you want to move it here. Scale it down. We're doing the same thing, adjusting our vertices. So G to grab and move. I like to have a part that's like symmetrical, but you don't have to do this. It's not something that's that important. Now go to the 3. You can see our eyes are here, so let's do Alt and click between so we can move them. Also, you can do select a vertex and press L, so you're going to select linked. So go to 3, G, and constrain y-axis and move it. Now you're going to select and move the same way we did for our face. So G to grab, actually like go to 3 first, G to grab and move, and do this one by one. So this is going to be our basic shape. We're doing the same thing we did for our mouth. So we want a loop here. Select Alt in between vertices, E to extrude as the scale. Let's scale it a little bit by X, scale Y. First one's going to be smaller. It's looking pretty good. So let's do this once more. E to extrude and scale. Scale something like this. You can see we're going to move this a little bit so it's following our shape. Let's go to 3. Okay. So now when we go to the face select mode, so clicking here, you can see Alt and between faces we have loops. Now we're going to make this line in the middle. So let's go to the vertex selection, just select these ones in the middle. Let's do E to extrude. Let's do by X. The first one's going to be smaller. And now let's add another vertex here. G to grab and make a face. F to fill. G to grab. It's something like this. For the bottom part, let's make another one here. G to grab. Let's make for the bottom one because it's pretty small. And connect these. F to fill. Control R. And F to fill. Let's do another loop cut here. Go to 3. Okay. G to grab. Now let's make our nose. These anime characters usually have really small and pointy nose, so this is what we can do. We are going to actually select these two vertices, press M and merge these at center. But now you can see we have 3 vertices. What you're going to do, go to 3, let's do X and delete faces, and in the edge mode, in the vertex mode, let's extrude this one somewhere in the middle. Let's enable clipping, and now you select 4 and press F to fill. When you go to the 3, you can side view. You're going to grab this part, and this is going to be your like pointy tip of the nose. Now we want to make this loop here. So select these vertices and let's E to extrude them, S to scale, G to grab, so you are adjusting the position, go to 1, and it's looking pretty good. Now fill these parts, F to fill, and you have 4 here, so we want to select these 4 and press F to fill. You can also grab one by one and adjust so it's following your shape, your face shape. So you want to select these vertices and let's E to extrude them again. Go to 3, grab them, and they are going to be somewhere on the side like this, so it follows our shape. And Now you want to do merge these two. Merge. Let's do it center. And you can see we can move this like double G glide, slide them. G, we're going to connect these two, merge at center. So it's something like this, and this is something that we are going to also move up. Maybe we don't need that many. Let's see. Let's connect these, make a face F. Let's do the same thing at bottom F. You can see we're filling this part where we're going to connect these two. Also merge at center. Let's go to 1. Let's grab this a little bit here, and this is our this star is going to be this part. So we have 1 2 3 4, and this is going to be our 5th face. So just extruding this part and connecting. After fill, you can extrude this and you can extrude this, so have something like this. After fill, you can also go to the edge mode by selecting 2. Let's check our screencast keys by selecting 2, and now if you do fill, it's going to fill. So whatever you like, just fill these parts. You can extrude this. We're going to do this a little bit here. Let's move these and here. So just like fixing your flow. Extrude. You can see what we're doing. Just filling faces. Let's continue. And let's fill the bottom part similarly. We're going to extrude these. Select 4 and fill, and select these 4 and fill. G, grab and adjust vertex so you have a better flow. And now let's do the same thing for the bottom. We extrude. Let's go 1 to scale. Oh, no, not this one. Okay, let's go to 3. So now we're extruding this part. We're extruding this part. So it extrude, scale it a little bit. So we're going to adjust that. Let's grab it from 1 and fill. You can adjust your vertices to follow your flow.